following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Johnson for two.
Time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome to the Barnesville Athletic Complex here as you get a good look at the second best team in the state last year there, the West Central Area Knights, falling in that state championship game to the Chatfield Gophers, which is the same team that would put a conclusion to Barnesville's season last year as well. More on that as we get into our Barnesville Senex pregame show here on Magnitude Sports. Mike Mason with you here alongside our friend up on the roof running the camera, Chris Hovden, and looks like, let's see here, looks like our camera may have just froze, so let's get that fixed before we move any further here. And looks like we have some issues to do. So we'll take a timeout here. We'll try and get that resolved, and we'll be right back here in a moment.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
All right, looks like we got our camera back there, so thanks for being patient with us. Once again, broadcast coverage of today's game brought to you by friends at Barnesville Senex, bringing you the pregame show, the Pitchfork, Dean's Bulk Service, the Purple Goose, Willow Creek Insurance, Midwest Bank, Priority Real Estate, Barnesville Booster Club, Ratzo's Pool Hall, bringing you the scoreboard, and, of course, Barnesville Internet and Barnesville Drug and Hardware. And let's see here. All right, crossing our fingers. That's the last time we'll have to do anything there. If not, we'll make some other decisions here on that. So we'll monitor it closely here. Taking a look at these two teams a little bit in depth here. The West Central Area Knights coming in 6AA Midwest White Division. They finished the season overall 11-2, 4-1 in section, 5-1 in conference, 3-1 on the road, 3-1 on neutral field, and 5-0 at home. Their QRF ranking heading into the state tournament last year was 72.3. They were ranked 8th out of 54 teams in the 8AA class. And going into that state tournament, they're ranked 79 of 354 teams in the state of Minnesota. For the Barnesville Trojans, 8AA, the Midwest White Division, and they were also undefeated at home at 5-0, 9-3 overall on the season, 5-0 in the section, 4-2 in conference, 2-2 when on the road. One of those two losses coming in triple overtime. More on that in a little bit here, and then 2-1 neutral field, I should say. Going into the state tournament, Barnesville's QRF ranking was 70.8. They were ranked 10th out of 54 teams in the AA class. And going into that state tournament, they were ranked 83 of 354. And Barnesville, let's see here, or West Central Area, I should say, started the season 6-0 with a 14-12 win over Barnesville on opening night back on September 3rd of 2021. They'd follow that up with a 48-12 win over Staples Motley on the road, come back home, 34-0 win over Pillager, and then 22-13 win over Hawley, a 45-6 win over Crookston, a 42-27 win on the road at Breckenridge. Their only other loss last year in the regular season was a 22-20 loss against Osakis. They would follow that one up at a 6-1 record with a 32-6 win to wrap up the regular season against the Underwood Rockets. They'd move into the AA sections, and they would get a 20-7 win over the, we're going to take care of the camera, I promise you, 20-7 win over Sauk Center, and a 19-14 win over Osakis. And then in the state tournament, a 14-6 win over Moose Lake Willow River in the quarterfinals, an 8-7 win over Maple River in the semifinals, and then they would fall 14-13 in a tough-fought battle with the Chatfield Gophers in the state championship game. So they went into that state tournament as the 8th best team in the state, and they come out of the state tournament as the 2nd best team in the state. The Barnesville Trojans, that 14-12 loss right to this team that they're playing tonight to open up the season, and then they would follow that up with a 58-0 blasting of the Crookston Pirates, 28-14 over Pelican Rapids, and then a triple overtime loss, 52-50 to Osakis, and 53-6. 49-14, 42-7, and 28-12 to wrap up the regular season 4-0. And then 48-14 War Road, 36-16 over Pelican Rapids in the Class A sections. And then in the state tournament, 34-20 win over Eden Valley Watkins and a 22-18 loss to the Chatfield Gophers. Barnesville won the coin toss, and they are going to receive the opening kickoff here on Magnitude Sports. We also have Park Rapids and Perham on Magnitude Sports tonight, so be sure to check that one out if you wish, and hopefully crossing my fingers here that we can do something to keep our camera on. I see that it's going on and off. So what we'll do is we'll take a time out. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Tonight's game is being played according to the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Barnesville High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior in our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with your positive comments and actions. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the starting offensive unit for the West Central Area Knights. Starting at tight end, a sophomore, number 10, Cole Anderson. At running back, a junior, number 11, Anthony Sikora. At quarterback, a junior, number 14, Brady Lindquist. At running back, a junior, number 15, Naz Dotz. At running back, a sophomore, number 45, Tyler Stone. In the offensive line, a sophomore, number 53, Brett Amundson. In the offensive line, a junior, number 54, Will Rustan. In the offensive line, a senior, number 56, Bo Robinson. In the offensive line, a senior, number 72, Damon Sanstead. In the offensive line, a senior, number 75, Isaac Kraft. And at wide receiver, a sophomore, number 84, Ben Bai. Your coaches for West Central area, Nate Wood, Andy Peterson, Peter Nelson, Dave Stone, Kevin McNamara, Todd Hendricks, and Ross Anderson. At defensive back, a senior, number 20, Braden Bredman. At linebacker, a senior, number 40, Connor Lopes. At linebacker, a junior, number 45, Ethan Larson. In the defensive line, a senior, number 53, Austin Bogreen. At linebacker, a senior, number 54, Johnny Robidou. In the defensive line, a junior, number 65, Justin Kruger. At defensive end, a senior, number 84, Logan Yeski. And at defensive end, a senior, number 87, Wyatt Shooter. Head coach of the Trojans, Brian Strand, assistant coaches, Phil Grover, Nathan Strand, Nathan Grove, Nate Strand, Dan Weaver, Kurt Peterson, Michael Strand, and Adam Tonfeld. Your cheer team tonight is Blair Atterbury, Ava Schilling, Bridget Hendrickson, Morgan Bayer, and Sage Toole. Your hard-working chain gang is Ralph Halverson, Jeff Walgreen, Steve John, and Tom Esau. Your officials for tonight's game are from the Otter Tail Officials Association. They are Chuck Everett, Bert Kohler, Perry Reinertson, Brad Strand, and Matt Johnson. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest. Without officials, we can't have games. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the game by showing great sportsmanship. Tackled on the play by West Central Area's 25, Peyton Hansen. First. Trojan carry by number 20, Braden Bredman. Tackle on the play by the Knights, number 15, Naz Dot. First down, Trojans. 12-yard run for Bredman. First and 10 for the Trojans from their 49-yard line. Trojan carry by number 21, John Roll. Carry by number 21, John Roll. Tackle on the play by the Knights, number 21, Hunter Grukow. Second and 3 for the Trojans. Trojan carry by number 21, John Roller. Tackle on the play by the Knights, number 21, Hunter Grukow. Pick up of the yard brings up 3rd and 2 for the Trojans from the West Central 43-yard line. For the Trojans, number 89, Wilkes. 12-yard return. First and 10 for the Knights from their 24-yard line. Is tackled in the backfield by number 87, Wyatt Suter. Loss of 15. Brings up 2nd down and 23 from West Central's 12-yard line. West Central area carry by number 11, Anthony Sikora. Run out of bounds by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen. Brings up 3rd and 17 for the Knights from their 18-yard line.
All right, once again, we apologize for the difficulties here. We're actually at about 8:42 remaining in the first quarter. Barnesville's up 8-0. And let's see if we can get caught up on everything else that's happened here. We'll get our, if we can't get our clock caught up by the end of the first quarter, we'll certainly get it ready for you in the second quarter. So 3rd and 18.
Ball is kept by the quarterback. Number 14, Brady Lindquist.
A 43-yard play for that touchdown for Barnesville.
He's tackled by the Trojans, number 73, Tim Wells.
Didn't get a chance to write down who scored it. But now that everything's up and running, I can get my rosters in front of me, and I can try and give you a little bit better broadcast here, although it's better already, so appreciate your patience. Once again, let's see here. It's West Central area with the ball. Barnesville on defense now, and they're going to get set to punt. And that punt is away. And that one will bounce just in front of the 35-yard line and roll all the way to midfield. So 1st and 10 for Barnesville from about midfield. We'll see where they spot it. And they'll have a half a field to go here as they'll huddle up. They'll hand it off. And he's got a little bit of room. He dives forward. Zach Bredman on the QB keeper gets at least 9, if not 10 on that play. And it is indeed going to be about a yard shy of the first down, so it is going to be second down and 1. Maybe a hair over a yard, like a yard and a couple inches maybe. $7:18 and counting to go here in the first quarter. And it looks like Braden Bredman with the carry.
And that's another Trojan. 1st 10 for the Trojans from the West Central 39-yard line.
Bredman takes the snap, and he'll keep it himself. And he gets at least 5, dives forward for possibly 6 or 7. If they're being nice, they might give him 8 on that one. So it'll be second down, and we'll see where they spot it here. Second down and 3, we'll call it.
Pick up the 7 yards, brings up 2nd and 3 for the Trojans from the West Central 32-yard line.
So Barnesville break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage here on a 2nd down and 3. They have those 3 guys in the backfield there with Bredman under center. And Bredman will hand it off. And he's going to be shy. He gained maybe 1 on that. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Make that 3rd and 1, actually.
Tackle on the play by the Knights, number 21, Hunter Grukow. And number 45, Tyler Stone.
We'll call it 3rd and 1 is what we'll call it.
30-yard line.
And it's enough for a first down.
And that's a Trojan. Tackled on the play by the nice number 15, Naz Dotz.
Clock is stopped currently with 5:34, and now they'll start it again. So 1st and 10 here for Barnesville. And Bredman will have it, and he gets taken down hard, and almost looked like they spun him around on his helmet there. Maybe a little bit surprised they didn't throw a flag on that play on the Knights, but.
Loss of 5 yards brings up 2nd down and 15 for the Trojans.
So loss of 5, which is, record that one, friends. You don't hear loss of 5 in Barnesville in the same sentence too often. 2nd and 15. Might be the last time you hear it for a few seasons.
Bredman's pass is complete to number 21, John Roller. He's tackled by the Knights. Number 5, Adam Losey. Pickup of 3 yards. Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Trojans.
So still third and a plenty here for Barnesville. Once again, we thank you for your patience during the first drive there for Barnesville, and hopefully the Trojans will treat you to something nice here now that we got our cameras working finally. And it'll be a pitch. And that's Bredman, and he'll be brought down close to the 10-yard line. Maybe they'll spot it at the 9. We'll see.
Number 10, Cole Anderson.
It's going to be just shy of a 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and about 2. 4th and a long 2.
Pick up of 9 yards for Bredman. Brings up 4th and 3 for the Trojans from the Knight 11-yard line.
So 4th and a very long 2. We'll put it that way. And Barnesville will go for it here on 4th down. We'll see if the Knights defense can step up and stop them. Bredman will keep it himself, and he's going to head towards the end zone, and he's in for a Barnesville touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 4, Zach Bredman.
So now Barnesville goes up 14-0 on the Zach Bredman touchdown run. QB keeper, they'll go for 2, and a flag comes in before that play starts, and we'll see what that's about. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Illegal participation on the defense, half the distance to the goal.
And they'll try and sneak it up the middle. And did he get in? I think he did. Yes, he did.
By the quarterback, number 80, Jake Inner. Your score with 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Barnesville Trojans 16.
16-0 on the Ratsos Pool House scoreboard with 3:04 to go in the first quarter of play. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be right back.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker.
Ladies and gentlemen,
choose from
when
a
you
wide
get the
variety,
chance,
including
the
Pit Boss,
concession
Weber,
stand
Traeger,
has
and Blackstone.
milkshake.
Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly
And the
team members
Barnesville
help you pick the grill or
Baseball
smoker that's
Club
just right
parents
for
are working in
you.
the
Search
concession
Barnesville
stand, so
Drug and
stop there
Hardware
when
on
you can.
Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
Ready now. All right, welcome back. 3:04 to go in the first quarter, and the Barnesville Trojans with a 16-0 lead here on opening night. Or the opening night for the Trojans and the second night for the MSHSL football season. Both of these teams playing their first game of the season, West Central area and Barnesville, both state tournament participants last year, and both of them getting knocked off by Chatfield. That's going to be a nice return. He has a little bit of space, and he's still on his feet. Over to the outside into the numbers on the far sidelines, and he gets pushed out of bounds just shy of midfield. They'll probably spot that ball at about the 49-yard line. So they'll spot it at the 48-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for West Central from the Barnesville 48-yard line.
35-yard return by the Knights. Number 10, Cole Anderson.
And he'll hand it off. And he'll pick up about 3 on the play there. On the carry was Anthony Sikora.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans. Number 14, Brody Gray. And number 20, Braden Bredman. Pick up a 3-yard, brings up 2nd and 7 for the Knights from the Trojan 45-yard line.
Starting quarterback for the Knights is number 14, Brady Lindquist. Behind will be Nas Dotson running back along with Sikora. Tight end is Cole Anderson. Adam Losi, the wide receiver. Offensive lineman are Brent Amundsen, Will Rustin, Bo Robinson, Damon Sandstead, and Isaac Kraft for the Knights. With the issues, I didn't really get a chance to go over that in our pregame show like I planned to, but we got it in there now. We'll get over the Barnesville roster here sooner than later as well. Working out of the shotgun now here is Lindquist.
Ethan should be out on Sikora.
Three-step drop and a quick slant pass, and he's across the 40, and he gets ankle tackled as he tumbles forward to about the 36, 37-yard line.
Number 20, Braden Bredman, and number 45, Ethan Larson.
It's enough for a first down. It'll remain 1st and 10 here for the Knights as they pick up 10 plus on that run. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. So we might get to see about maybe 2 more plays here, maybe 3. Sikora will pass. And it is broken up, and a flag comes in. That might be pass interference.
The pass was from number 11, Anthony Sikora.
Braden Bredman was on the coverage there.
Intended for number 10, Cole Anderson, flag on the play.
And that's more than likely going to be pass interference on the Trojans. We'll get the official wording here in just a moment. And it is indeed pass interference.
It's the ball's going to be within the line of scrimmage. It's a 15-yard penalty for the line of scrimmage. 22-yard line. Everybody was right down there with those.
1st and 10 for the Knights from the Trojan 22-yard line.
And it'll be a reverse handoff.
Ball carried by the Knights, number 15, Naz Dotz. Tackle on the play by the Trojans, number 40, Connor Lokes. And number 73, Tim Wells. He's up 2nd down and 9 for the Knights from the Trojan 21-yard line.
So this will be the final play of the. No, it will. Yeah, they will not get it off in time, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 16 for the Trojans, and a goose egg. So. Deeds Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Deeds Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISOClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. Just do a quick 15 and then bring us back. Actually, just bring us back. I forgot that there's, Willow. I need to change that, but yeah, just bring us back. All right, welcome back. I think we got our wobbly camera a little bit better now.
Second 9 for the Knights. From the Trojan 21-yard line.
So 12 minutes on the clock as we get ready to start the second quarter of play. And if you've been a subscriber or following us for a while here on Magnitude Sports, you can go to our YouTube channel and click on the store tab now and order all sorts of merchandise, T-shirts, coffee cups, all sorts of things. Just browse around, see what you like, and it's a quick and easy process to order, and they'll deliver it right to your door. I forgot that they were going the other way here to start the second quarter. My apologies.
Anthony Sikora.
So an incomplete pass.
Incomplete to number 10, Cole Anderson. Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Knights from the Trojans' 21-yard line.
He'll fake the handoff, and now he'll toss it. A one-handed grab, and he'll get tackled right down by the 10-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 45, Tyler Stone.
Tyler Stone on the one-handed reception gives the Knights a first down, and depending on where they spot it, it might be first and goal. They'll spot it right smack dab on the 10-yard line, so first and goal here for the West Central Area Knights. And a score here would be huge for West Central Area, trailing 16-0 here. They'd love to get themselves on the scoreboard and prevent that deficit from growing any larger. He'll work out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off into the hands of Anthony Sikora. He'll go to the outside, and he'll get chopped down at about
Anthony Sikora,
close to the 5-yard line.
Number 9,
No,
Owen
check
Riddle.
that. Just inside the 10 at about the...
And number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Kind of hard to start line, so we'll go with that. I trust him. Be a pitch, and now he was almost looking to pass. Now he's going to tuck it away. He's still looking to pass and diving for it, making the catch in the end zone for the touchdown is Cole Anderson.
Is complete to number 10, Cole Anderson. Touchdown, West Central Area.
16-6, and the Knights are on the board.
Pass completion from number 11, Anthony Sikora.
We've been saying all week that this could be a fun one, and it's certainly looking to be as advertised. So I'll stop the clock with 10:41 to go here in the second quarter of play. West Central Area will go for 2. Lindquist will work out of the gun. He'll take the snap and a quick pass to the outside, and Sikora catches it. But right there on the tackle for Barnesville is Bredman.
Brady Lindquist's pass is complete to number 11, Anthony Sikora. But the extra point attempt is no good. Your score with 10 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the half. The Barnesville Trojans 16. The West Central Area
16-6 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Your kickoff in 30 seconds.
Auto Owners protects your home.
Or in 15 seconds, because that's the third. That's
Because,
the 15,
well,
but that's okay. That's 100% okay.
That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email
I know it
Jack,
does.
Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, bring us back. All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Athletic Complex here in Barnesville, Minnesota. A beautiful sunny early evening here in Barnesville. We started at 77 degrees for kickoff, and right now we are at, and I don't know, the weather app is not being too friendly right now, so I would guess it's somewhere in the low 70s to upper 60s at the moment. But yeah, it's 70 on the mark. I was just shown by our multi-positional guy who was on the roof with the camera, but now I'm operating the camera, and he's handling scoreboard and graphics for us just due to the elbow room here, and it's working out good so far.
Kickoff is returned by number 45, Ethan Larson. He's tackled on the plate by the nice number 12, Sam Hansen.
That's going to be about right on the 30-yard lines where they'll spot that one. First and 10 here for Barnesville now. And a whistle blow that play dead.
Preliminary signal offside on West Central.
So some free yards there for the Trojans as offsides is called on the Knights.
For the Trojans from their 35-yard line.
Zach Bredman will get dragged down.
By the quarterback, number 4, Zach Bredman.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd down and 5.
By the Knights, number 14, Brady Lindquist. And number 45, Tyler Stone.
So the good news there is he's able to avoid loss on the play.
The Trojans from their 35-yard line.
And the bad news is they didn't gain any yards on the play. The good news is that it's 2nd and manageable, 2nd and 5. Bredman will take the snap. He will hand it off, and now they'll lose yardage again.
Trojan carry by number 21, John Roller.
Yeah, I had no idea who had the ball there. It was one of 3 players.
3rd and 5 for the Trojans from their 35-yard line.
9 minutes and change to go here in the second quarter of play. 10-point advantage for the Barnesville Trojans. They have the ball right now, 3rd down and 5 from their own 35-yard line as they break the huddle. Bredman under center. And he will keep it himself. Bredman spins and he launches forward.
Zach Bredman.
For a gain of a couple, it'll be 4th down and
45, Tyler Stone.
Call it 4th and 3.
4th and 3 for the Trojans from their 37-yard line. Back to punt for the Trojans is number 89, Isaac Manival.
So on 4th and 3, the Trojans will elect to punt.
Timeout, Barnesville.
8:35 to go in the second quarter, and a timeout's called by Barnesville here on a 4th and 3 punt scenario, and we'll take a 30-second timeout ourselves. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Yep. All right. 4th down and 3 here for the Trojans with 8:36 to go in the second quarter. Backtrack to the right quarter sooner than later. Coming out of the timeout, the punt is away. And they'll take a hop. And it'll be down at the 41 or 40 yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
Mandeville's punt is down by the Trojans, number 34, Peyton Amundsen.
So spot it right at the 40.
First and 10 for the Knights from their 40-yard line.
About a 34-yard punt with no return. Taking a Barnesville bounce. And they'll pitch it to Sikora. And Sikora has a little bit of room. He cuts outside the numbers down the near sideline.
The central area carry by number 11, Anthony Sikora. Pushed out of bounds by the Trojans, number 20, Braden Bredman.
And West Central area now starting to threaten a little bit here to cut that deficit down even further. They could get it within 4 with a touchdown here. 8:19 to go, second quarter of play. 1st and 10 for West Central. Take the snap, hand it off. It's a draw play up the middle, and maybe gains 2.
Number 45, Tyler Stone. Tackle on the plate by the Trojans. Number 65, Justin Cougar. No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10.
Okay, no gain on the play. It looks like they didn't give him the generous spot. His knee probably came down before he dived forward with that ball there. So 2nd and 10. Inside 8 minutes to go. Shotgun snap. He has a man, and his knee's on the ground. He gets touched, and now be spotted probably at about the 44-yard line. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 3. Right, now shake that back. It's going to be about a 3rd and a long 4.
Third and 4 for West Central from the Trojan 36-yard line.
And it's going to be a keeper, as Lindquist will keep it himself.
By the quarterback, number 14, Brady Lindquist. He stopped on the plate by the Trojans, number 70, Jordan Kroll, number 45, Ethan Larson. Brings up 4th and 5 for the Knights from the Trojan 37-yard line.
So the Knights appear to be going for it here. They'll send a 4-receiver set, 2 to each side with 1 in the backfield. The tight end to the left and a whistle. And a timeout taken by Barnesville. So with 6:33 to go here in the second quarter of play, we have a timeout on the field. We'll keep it here. And we'll thank our sponsors, including Barnesville Cenex, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Midwest Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, the Purple Goose, Barnesville Internet, Dean's Bulk Service, and Ratzel's Pool Hall, some of our many sponsors for this fall's action for the Barnesville Trojans on the football field and volleyball court. 6:33 to go here in the second quarter of play. My name's Mike Mason, alongside Chris Hubden, working the scoreboard and graphics for you here in a modified version of our normal setup here. And the Barnesville cheerleaders trying to fire up the student section, and apparently it's too hot to dance, so they might be playing the wrong song there.
4th and 5 for the Knights from the Trojan 37-yard line.
So they'll go for it here. A little bit different look. It's a 3-receiver set instead of 4, and now he's going to go to the far sideline. And it is broken up. Pass intended for Anthony Sikora is broken up by Aaron Baker.
Trojans take over on down.
And that'll be a turnover on downs, courtesy of that young man right there, Aaron Baker, who broke up the pass. And he'll get some handshakes from his teammates and coaches.
10 for the Trojans from their 37-yard line.
You can see the sun shining off those purple and gold jerseys. Bredman under center. Run. Picks up a couple. It's 2nd and 8.
Greco. Pick up a 2 yards, brings up 2nd and 8 for the Trojans from their 39-yard line.
As we sneak inside, we crack the eggs on 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And it'll be a handoff. And he'll pick up a couple more on the carry there. I believe it might have been Andrew Peterson, and it was.
Trojan carry by number 30, Andrew Peterson. Tackle on the play.
Picks up 3, brings out 3rd down and 5.
60, Justin Blazek. Pick up a 3 yards, brings up 3rd and 5 for the Trojans from their 42-yard line.
Zach Bredman under center. And he will keep it, and he'll avoid a tackle, and now he will lose about 5 or 6 yards on that play.
Tackled on the play by the Knights.
He'll bring up 4th down, and depending on where they spot it here,
number 77.
Looks like he'll lose only about 2 on the play, so it'll be about 4th down and 7.
4th and 8 for the Trojans.
4th and 8, I guess.
There's number 89, Isaac Manival.
That's a nice punt. And he'll take a Barnesville bounce. They'll go out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds.
At about the 25-yard line.
25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Knights.
So the Knights will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25 on an excellent punt by Barnesville. With just a
36-yard punt by Manival.
4 minutes and change to go here in the second quarter. Lindquist will have a 4-receiver set, 2 to each side as he works the solo out of the shotgun. He'll looking downfield, he'll keep it himself, and he'll take off, and he'll be brought down by Barnesville's Connor Lopes.
West Central area quarterback, number 14, Brady Lindquist. Tackled on the play by the Trojans. Number 40, Connor Lopes. Pick up of 2 yards, brings up 2nd and 8 for the Knights from their 27-yard line.
And they'll hand it off, and he's not going to get too far on that one at all. He might have even lost a couple.
Number 11, Anthony Sikora.
3rd down and 10, maybe 11. Though it looks like 3rd and 11. So officially a loss of 3.
Stopped on the play by the Trojans, number 54, Johnny Robidoux. Brings up 3rd and 11 for the Knights.
Four receiver set this time. As Lindquist works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted.
From the defense.
Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected
The
pass.
ball is intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen. First down the Trojans.
Braden Bredman was on the coverage, and it hit Braden Bredman right on the shoulder pads and deflected up in the air, and Gannon Ballgreen was able to scoop it up and give the ball back to Barnesville.
First and 10 for the Trojans from their 44-yard line.
.245 to go here, second quarter. And Bredman will keep it himself. And he'll inch forward for about 4.
Zach Bredman.
It'll be second down and 6 as he'll move it up to the 49-yard line. Make it second and 5, I guess.
Second and 5 for the Trojans from their 49-yard line.
That'll be a pitch, and it's picked up here by, I believe it was Peterson. Yep, it was Peterson.
Number 30, Andrew Peterson. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 5 for the Trojans. Tackle on the play by the Knights. Number 5, Adam Losey. 3rd and 5 for the Trojans from their 49-yard line.
And that'll be Bredman. And he has 1 man to beat. Make that 2 men to beat as he cuts back inside. And he is in for the touchdown. Braden Bredman on the long touchdown run gives the Trojans a larger lead. 22-6 on the Ratzos Pool Hall scoreboard. And Barnesville will set up for 2. Braden Bredman comes out. And looks like Bredman will come out and get a breather after that long touchdown run.
Timeout, Barnesville.
And Barnesville will take a timeout. So woo-woo, we'll be back in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friend, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way at South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
One more time for Ray Bredman. 51-yard touchdown run.
All right, 2-point conversion here for Barnesville. And it's no good. So remain 22-6 here with a minute to go. Minute and change in the second quarter.
Seconds left to go in the half. The Barnesville Trojans 22, the West Central Area Knights 6.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah. I got this. Did you want one? Oh, you got one? Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and bring us back.
Check it out for the Trojans, number 89, 96, Cannonball.
All right, welcome back. Minute 14 to go here, second quarter, and the kickoff to us Central after the Barnesville touchdown. And he'll bobble that snap. He'll pick it up at the 21, and he'll spin ahead and brought down at about the 27-yard line. Stops the clock with a minute 6 to go here.
Johnny Robidoux. First and 10 for the Knights from their 27-yard line.
Lindquist, high snap, bobbled, and he gets brought down after he controls the bobbled snap. I think he may have wanted to hand it off on that play, but circumstances didn't allow him to do that. And that'll be a big loss. Second down and plenty. Second down and about 14.
Second and 14 for the Knights.
He'll drop back the pass. He's pressured. He gets it to Sikora. Sikora tries to shake, rattle, and roll, and he's able to fall forward for about 3 or 4 yards.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans. Number 40, Connor Lokes.
And he'll look to pass near sideline, and he had it out of bounds, no catch.
Lindquist pass intended for number 10, Cole Anderson, is out of bounds at the end of the first half. Your score, the Barnesville Trojans 22, the West Central Area Knights 6.
All right, the teams will go off and talk it over for the halftime break, and we'll take a halftime break of our own. 22-6. Are you looking to buy and we'll be back in a moment. Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a home for you and your family.
The bathrooms are located in the same building.
Not available to build your own dream home. Call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free, from streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today, and let's get started.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street, pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing on does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
right, welcome back. 22-6 here at halftime. Thank you so much for tuning in to this evening. We certainly appreciate that. We got about 3-4 minutes before the second half kickoff here. Let's take a look at some of the other scores from around the area. Perham at halftime has a 15-0 lead over Park Rapids area. At the end of the first half, Frazee is up 7-0 over Parker's Prairie. With about a minute left in the fourth quarter, Hawley has a 42-6 lead over Pillager. And those are the only games that I have score updates on at the moment. So if we get some more score updates, I'll certainly pass those along to you here. Coming up next week for Barnesville, they'll have a game against Crookston in Crookston. And then we'll have on Magnitude, we'll have Perham hosting Thief River Falls, and we'll have Dilworth, Glen, and Felton hosting Pequot Lakes next Friday night here on Magnitude Sports. Once again, we're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half here of this contest here between the Barnesville Trojans and the West Central Area Knights. West Central Area, they started the season, or they finished last season, I should say, 11-2. They started it on a 6-0 run before falling to Osakis, and then they would win 5 in a row before they would lose in the state championship game to Chatfield. So their two losses, a 22-20 loss to Osakis and a 14-13 loss to Chatfield. And if those two teams sound familiar, that's because that is the only two teams that Barnesville lost to last year as well, in addition to West Central Area. The Knights beat them 14-12 on opening night last year, and then the Barnesville Trojans would fall 52-50 in triple overtime to Osakis, and then 22-18 in the semifinals of the state tournament at US Bank Stadium to the Chatfield Gophers. And so that's a look of what we didn't get to take a look at during your pregame show. Once again, Barnesville finished with a overall record of 9-3 last year on the season. And here's my other notes. Once again, lost to West Central Area, wins over Crookston, Pelican Rapids. You lost to Osakis, and then they would end the season on 4 wins in a row. Pillager, Detroit Lake, Staples, Motley, and Hawley. Defeat Warroad here at home, 48-14 in the section Class AA quarterfinals. By the final score of 48-14, they'd move to the Fargo Dome, defeat Pelican Rapids 36-16. That'd move them on to the state tournament, where they would go to Alexandria, Minnesota, and on neutral field in the quarterfinals to take on Eden Valley Watkins, and Barnesville would win 34-20 before falling in the semifinals on November 18th when their season came to a conclusion to a very talented Chatfield Gophers team by the final score of 22-18. For the West Central Area Knights, once again, that 14-12 win over Barnesville to kick off the season. The 48-12, 34-0 over Staples, Motley, and Pillager. 22-13 and 45-6 over Hawley and Crookston. 42-27 over Breckenridge. Then they would fall 22-20 on the road at Osakis. And then they would wrap up the regular season with a 32-6 win over Underwood. They move into the Class AA section tournament, pick up a 20-7 victory over Sauk Center. A 19-14 revenge win after losing to Osakis 22-20 in the regular season. They would topple them 19-14 in the section championship game. They'd move on to the state tournament. Neutral field contest against Moose Lake Willow River, 14-6 winners in that game. They'd move to US Bank Stadium in the semifinals, knocking off Maple River in an 8-7 low-scoring affair, but they get the victory nonetheless. And then they would fall by a single digit, 14-13 to the Chatfield Gophers in the AA state championship game. And that's how West Central season would come to an end. And now they got down 16-0. They get on the board. Barnesville strikes back to make it 22-6, and that's where we sit here at halftime. We will not take a break. We'll just keep it here as we time that out pretty perfectly. Barnesville received the first half kickoff, so they'll kick it off here to start the second half.
Mandeville's kick is returned by the Knights' number 10, Cole Anderson.
Turn some lights on in there, boys.
He ran out of bounds. Wilkes was supposed to, I think, 40.
First and 10 for the Knights from their 25-yard line.
A few seconds into the third quarter here. The Knights will have the ball first and 10 from the 25. And a pass, and that pass is through the hands of the intended receiver, Cole Anderson.
Pass intent for number 10, Cole Anderson. Pass was tipped by number 40, Connor Wilkes. Second and 10 for the Knights from their 25-yard line.
And it's a bot snap. And he'll cover it up, and he'll also get tackled the moment he covers it up. That's back close to the 10-yard line.
Lindquist is tackled in the backfield by
That's going to be a huge loss. Johnny Robidoux started the delayed blitz, comes across the line, and that may have startled Lindquist a little bit, and it caused him to bobble the snap, and a big, big loss.
From their 13-yard line.
It'll be third down and 22 officially. And he'll get a couple of those yards back here.
45, Tyler Stone picks up a couple.
So that'll set up fourth and probably way too long to try and go for it there. They'll have to bring out the punt unit.
Number 70, Jordan Cole.
The ball's on the 16-yard line, and it's fourth down and 19. And the punt is away, just barely. Fair catch is called, and
the punt by the Knights, number
Redmond will make that
Tyler
fair
Stone.
catch at about the 41-yard line.
It's fair caught by the Trojans, number 20, Braden Redmond. First and 10, Trojans. From the Knights 41-yard line.
First and 10 and only 41 yards to go here for Barnesville. They have a really short field. Let's see if they can capitalize on it or not. Bredman under center, and he will hand it off.
Trojan carry by number 20, Braden Bredman.
And Braden Bredman on the carry.
Tackle on the play by the Knights.
He'll pick up 2 for sure, maybe 3.
Number 60.
Call it 2nd and 8.
John Blazic. Pick up the 2 yards, brings up 2nd and 8 for the Trojans from the West Central 39-yard line.
Bredman still has it. No, he doesn't have it, actually.
Carry by number 21, John Roller. Tackle on the play.
Faked the handoff to Peterson. Somewhere in the mix of that, he handed it off to John Roller, and John Roller will pick up about maybe 3 or 4 on the play and bring up third down, and we'll call it third and a very long 3.
Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Trojans from the Knights 35-yard line.
Bredman will pitch it back here to Bredman. Zach to Braden.
Good, number 20.
And that'll be a loss on the play.
By the Knights, number 15, Naz Dots.
Loss of 5. He'll bring up fourth down and 9.
Brings up 4th and 9 for the Trojans from their Knights 39-yard line.
So the Trojans will elect to punt. Knights will send back Cole Anderson, and I can't see who the other one is at the moment to receive the kick. And now flag. And the penalties on Barnesville. So that'll move them back.
Brings up 4th and 13 for the Trojans from the 43-yard line.
Cole Anderson will make the fair catch.
Vanderbilt's punt is fair caught by the Knights, number 10, Cole Anderson. 1st and 10 for the Knights from their 14-yard line.
.8:13 to go, third quarter of play. It remains 22-6. All the scoring coming in the first half up to this point. First down and 10 now here for West Central area. He's got 2 receivers, 1 to each side, 2 men in the backfield, and he takes the snap and hands it off. I believe that's Sikora. Let's double check, and it is.
West Central carry by number 11, Anthony Sikora. Pick up for 4 yards, brings up 2nd and 6 for the Knights from their 18-yard line. West Central carry by number 11, Anthony Sikora. Tackle on the play by the Trojans. Number 14, Brody Gray. 3rd and 5 for the Knights from their 20-yard line.
Third down and 5. 3 receivers this side, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far. He's going to cut up the middle, and he'll be brought down by the ankles over the 15.
14, Brady Lindquist.
Lindquist maybe to the 16.
Number 40, Connor Lopes.
Going to bring up 4th down and about 2. He picks up 3 on the play.
From their 22-yard line.
They'll punt it away, and it's a high, short punt.
West Central punt by number 45, Tyler Stone.
That takes a bounce for West Central area that the kicking coaches for the Knights probably wish would have went that far in the air.
1st and 10 there for the Trojans.
When he put the foot on that ball, it almost went straight up, and somehow when it came down, it took a wonderful bounce for West Central area. So now the Trojans have a 51-yard field here on 1st and 10. Zach Bredman and a whistle. Flag comes down in the backfield. That would indicate it's possibly against Barnesville.
Illegal procedure on the Trojans.
And it is. So I'll back them up a few yards.
15 for the Trojans from their 44-yard line.
-5. It'll remain 1st down, but 1st and 15 now from the 44. And Bradman will keep it, I think.
Ball kept by the quarterback, number 4,
and he
Zach
did.
Bredman.
Getting better at that.
Tackle on the play by the Knights, number 75, Isaac Kreft.
So 2nd down and
2nd 15 for the Trojans.
He'll get back to about the original line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a half a
From their
yard. We'll call
44-yard line.
it 2nd and 15. It might be closer to 16, but we'll call it 2nd and 15. Redman will keep it, and he'll look to pass. And that pass was nearly intercepted there by Sikora.
Intended for number 87, Wyatt Suter, is broken up by the Knights, number 11, Anthony Sikora.
Wyatt Suter was the intended receiver there. Sikora broke it up. He almost
Brings
had
up
it.
3rd and 15 for the Trojans from their 44-yard line.
Man in motion. Bredman will go back to pass. He's pressured in the backfield. He takes off and he's brought down. And that's going to be a big loss. He'll be sacked.
In the backfield by the Knights, number 45, Tyler Stone, and number 5, Adam Losey.
All the way back to about the 39-yard line. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 20.
For the Trojans is number 89, Isaac Manival.
They have to get
for the Trojans.
4th and 21. They have to get to the Knights 41 for a 1st down. They're going to elect a punt here. And he breaks a tackle and stays on his feet. That was Naz Dots. Naz Dots on the return there.
Is returned by the Knights, number 15, Naz Dots. Tackle on the play by the Trojans, number 50, Levi Eichenbrock. 1st and 10 for the Knights from their 35-yard line.
That'll be a direct snap to Sikora. And he will fall forward. The ball comes loose. And
ball is carried by the Knights.
Looks like the Knights got on top of it. No signal yet. Barnesville originally said they had it. We'll see. And it will remain Knights ball.
Recovered by the Knights. Pickup of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 for the Knights.
4:30 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter. So they got a 4-receiver set now as Lindquist works alone out of the shotgun. 3-step drop and he passes. The pass is complete to Sikora, and it's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Brady Lindquist pass is complete to number 10, Cole Anderson.
So
1st
and 10 now
area.
as they'll move the chains.
From their 48-yard line.
Ball will be placed on the 48-yard line here as the clock will continue to roll. As we approach 4 minutes to go here.
Ball carried by the Knights, number 11, Anthony Sikora. Tackle on the play by the Trojans, number 54, Johnny Robidoux. Pickup of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 for the Knights from their 49-yard line.
Lindquist takes the snap, throws immediately, and he connects.
Lindquist's pass is complete to number 10, Cole Anderson.
Cole Anderson on the reception at the 45-yard line on the Barnesville side of the field. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 3rd and 3. It looks like a pickup of about 6.
For the Knights from the Trojan 45-yard line.
some movement, and I think it might be on the Knights, actually, because it looks like possibly Will Rustin or Jeremy Blosick, unless they are calling it on the Trojans, but it looked like it was one of those two who jumped first from my vantage point. We'll see what the officials decide here. Right now, they haven't moved the ball anywhere. And it will indeed be on the Knights.
Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Knights from the 50-yard line.
So that moves the ball back to midfield, and a 3rd and short turns into a 3rd and 8. Clock will continue to roll now with 3 minutes and change to go, and now the clock will stop as a timeout is called by the Knights. 3:01 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office. And the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. Trojans, the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Athletic Complex here. As it's a packed stadium, attendance 7,984 tonight here at the Barnesville Athletic Complex.
3rd and 8 for the Knights from the 50-yard line.
One of these days, I'm going to get an actual counter and know the exact number. Future budget. If you'd like to sponsor that piece of equipment, let me know. Intercepted! Braden Bredman on the interception. The pass was intended for Cole Anderson. Nice show of sportsmanship there from Brody Gray for Barnesville, helping Cole Anderson up. And
Lindquist pass it, intercepted by number 20, Braden Bredman. 1st and 10 for the Trojans from their 23-yard line.
So the possession will go back to Barnesville now. It's the equivalent of a long punt. Not the type of punt that West Central area wishes to have, but they and that'll be a pitch to the far side. And
carry by number 45, Ethan Larson. Tackle on the play.
On the run.
By the Knights, number 75.
Picks up about 3. We'll call it 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7 for the Trojans from their 25-yard line.
West Central area getting their touchdown back in the 2nd quarter. That's the only scoring that they've been able to produce. All 22 points for Barnesville occurred in half number 1. Nothing yet here in half 2 for either of these teams.
Ball's kept by the quarterback, number 4, Zach Bredman. Tackle on the play by the Knights, number 60,
that'll bring up a 3rd down, and we'll call it a long one.
Isaac Krepp. Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Trojans from their 31-yard line.
And that'll be handed off. And barreling forward, there's Braden Bredman for a Trojan first down.
That's a Trojan. 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
That'll stop the clock to move the chains, and then they'll start the clock right now. Minute 25 and counting to go here in the third quarter. It remains
Stop on the play by the nice
22-6
number 10, Cole
on the
Anderson.
Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard
First
here
and 10
on
for the
the
Trojans from their
Magnitude
40-yard
Sports
line.
Network. Mike Mason here doing the commentary and camera. We got Chris Hovden on the scoreboard and graphics. We've got a whole crew on here doing PA announcing and scoreboard on the field. And we got officials, courtesy of the throwing the yellow laundry on the field there.
We'll bring up 1st and 15 for the Trojans.
So
Their
back them up
35-yard line.
5. As we are inside the final minute of the third. And I believe that was a fumbled snap. West Central says they have it. And it looks like they do.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Knights, number 56, Bo Robinson.
So the Knights will get a fumble recovery, and that puts them in really good field position here, right around the 30-yard line. Actually, it'll be closer to the 35. They'll spot it about the 34.
1st and 10 for the Knights from the Trojan 34-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 34 with 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And before he can make the snap, there's a whistle.
Timeout, Barnesville.
Timeout, Barnesville. So with 32 seconds to go in the third, we have a timeout on the field, and we'll take one as well.
The
Back in
split's the pop
15
tonight, ladies
seconds.
and gentlemen. Grab your tickets.
Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by the street in Barnesville. Ratzo's Pool Hall, just a fun little place in a small town. All right, packed house here at the Barnesville Athletic Complex. And the final couple plays of the third quarter coming up here. First and 10, and he'll throw, and he's got a receiver, but it's overthrows Cole Anderson.
Lindquist pass intended for number 10.
And
Cole
luckily
Anderson
for the Knights, he also overthrew Owen Riddle, who was just maybe
Depending on the play,
4 or
number
5
14,
inches
Brody Gray,
shy
number 9,
of
Owen
intercepting
Riddle,
that
brings up
one.
2nd and 10 for the Knights.
So the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 27 seconds, bring up 2nd and 10 here for West Central area. Lindquist works alone out of the shotgun. He'll take it over to the far side, looking to pass, and he does pass it, but not much coming from that. Maybe picks up about 2.
Lindquist pass complete to number 10, Cole Anderson.
Looks like they're going to give him 3 on the spot, so
Picks up 3
be
yards on the play.
3rd down and 7 now here for the Knights.
Defending on the play. For the Trojans, number 9, Owen Riddle.
And we'll see if they get this one off before the end of the third. They will not.
That's the end of the third quarter. With your score, the Barnesville Trojans 22, the West Central Area Knights 6.
It's Friday Night Lights, and so far so good for the Barnesville Trojans. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute with the fourth quarter after this.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
Barnesville Jug and Hardware, your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store, open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street and get what you need for all projects big and small in your home. Hoses, fittings, pipes, and all the plumbing tools you need to keep the water flowing in your kitchen and bathroom. Maybe you just need to restock your nails and screws for that upcoming woodworking project. They have it for you all at Barnesville Jug and Hardware. Don't forget that Barnesville Jug and Hardware is your Valspar Paint headquarters. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Jug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Seven for the night. From the Trojans 33-yard line.
All right. 3rd down and 7 from the 31 here for West Central area to start the 4th quarter. They'll hand it off, and with the carry there is Naz Dots. Naz Dots, excuse me. Got it right the first time. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a half a yard.
Is number 40, Connor Lokes.
And they'll go ahead and give him a yard. It'll be 4th down and 6.
And number 84, Logan Yeski.
And here in the 4th quarter, the Knights will break the huddle and go for it. They need at least 6 yards. Then to get to the Barnesville Trojan 25-yard line for a 1st down. He'll look to pass. And he overthrows his intended receiver, Ben By.
Was going for number 84, Ben By. It's incomplete. Trojans take over on downs.
And that'll be a turnover on downs. Barnesville, 1st and 10. No scoring in that 3rd quarter of play by either team. A couple big defensive plays probably played a big role in that.
1st and 10 for the Trojans from their 30-yard line.
By each of the teams. Barnesville getting an interception when West Central area was driving deep into Barnesville territory. And then Barnesville coughs up the ball in their own territory to give West Central area a great opportunity. And as you saw there, they weren't able to convert as they switched fields and failed on 4th down. Now it's 1st down and 10 here for Barnesville. And Braden Bredman on the carry gets a 1st down, picks up about 15 on the play.
That's a Trojan. Tackle on the play by the Knights, number 12, Sam Hansen. 15-yard gain for number 20, Braden Bredman. 1st and 10 for the Trojans from their 45-yard line.
And they'll go right up the middle, and he dives forward. Braden Bredman on the QB keeper. Picks up 6 for sure, maybe 7.
Play by the Knights, number 21, Hunter Gukow.
And there'll be 2nd and 4. So like I said, he got 6 for sure.
9-yard line.
Bredman will keep it again, and he will take off, and he dives ahead. I think he might have enough for a 1st down, depending on where they spot it.
Play by the Knights, number 60, Justin Blazek.
They haven't moved the chains yet, but I think that's going to be very close. Maybe a hair shy. Yes, they will award him the 1st down.
First and 10 for the Trojans from the West Central 45-yard line.
Ten minutes to go. West Central area needs a big defensive stop here. They'll hand it off. And ball comes loose, but I believe he was down before that happened. On the carry there was John Roller.
Number 56, Bo Robinson, and number 21, Hunter Gukow. Pick up a 3 yards on the play, brings up 2nd and 7. From the West Central 42-yard line.
Zach Bredman hands it off. It's got some space. Andrew Peterson carries it up for another Barnesville first down.
Tackle on the play by the Knights, number 14, Brady Lindquist. That's a Trojan. Pick up a 6 yards by Peterson, brings up 1st and 10 for the Trojans. From the Knights 35-yard line.
And he'll hand it off to Peterson. Or no, check that. That is actually Dawson Gregg. Dawson Gregg takes it up to the 10-yard line.
Number 2, Dawson Gregg. Tackle on the play.
Another first down for the Trojans, and we'll see where they spot it at. They spot it right at the 10-yard line. They will be first down and goal and a timeout for the Knights. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We're back in a moment.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. All right, first and goal, right at the 10-yard line here for Barnesville, leading 22-6 with 8:24 to go here in the fourth quarter of play, looking to add to that lead. And some movement, and West Central's pointing at Barnesville, and they may have moved first. We'll see what the official says. And it was indeed against Barnesville. So back them up 5 yards. It'll be first and goal from the 15 now.
Brings up first and goal from the 15-yard line of the Knights.
Eight minutes and change to go. Barnesville breaks the huddle. He's got Braden Bredman, John Roller, and Dawson Gregg in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Zach Bredman will keep it, and he has a little bit of space. And he will get close to the 5.
By the Trojan quarterback, number 4, Zach Bredman.
Second down and goal. I'm guessing they'll spot this at the 6.
Number 5, Adam Losey. Pickup of 8 yards brings up second and goal for the Trojans from the Knights 7-yard line.
So they'll actually spot it at the 7. So they won't give him that extra yard on the dive forward there. And he'll hand it off. That is Braden Bredman. He spins out of a tackle, and he gets brought down.
Number 20, Braden Bredman.
He's all the way down to the 1-yard line. The tackle was by Cole Anderson. That's a pickup of 5 to move the ball to the 1-yard line. Third down and goal.
Pickup of 6 yards brings up third and goal for the Trojans from the Knight 1-yard line.
And it looks like an official's timeout, possibly. I'll stop the clock with 7:05 to go. Barnesville almost broke the huddle.
For the Trojans.
And now they re-huddle up.
From the Knight 1 yard line.
As the clock continues to tick inside 7 minutes now. And Bredman will keep it himself, and is he in? Waiting for the signal. Barnesville sideline says touchdown, and so does the referee.
Coming in at quarterback, number 80, Tate Iniger, scores from 1 yard out.
Tate Iniger on the touchdown run. So he takes the direct snap, runs it in, and pushes the Barnesville lead up to 28-6, and now they'll line up for that 2-point conversion. Oh, actually, it's a field goal attempt, or extra point attempt, and it's good. So 29-6.
To the hold of number 80, Tate Iniger. The extra point by number 89, Isaac Mandeville, is good.
29-6 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds with your kickoff.
With 6 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, welcome back. Barnesville takes a 29-6 lead here over West Central area on a 1-yard touchdown run by Tate Iniger. The extra point attempt was good after. And with 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter, the Barnesville Trojans will kick off to the Knights.
I'll say Isaac, you say Mandeville. Isaac!
That one doesn't have the same ring as previous years, but we'll do it anyway. Bobbled snap there. Cole Anderson picks it up on the return, and he gets brought down
Number 10, Cole Anderson.
just shy of the 30 at about the 28, maybe the 27. Looks like they'll spot it at the 20.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans, number 5, Austin Pitt.
28-yard line is where they'll place it at.
And number 34, Peyton Amundsen. 1st and 10 for the Knights. From their 28-yard line. West Central run by number 11, Anthony Sikora. Tackle on the bed by the Trojans, number 6, Gannon Baldgreen. Pick up a 4 yards, brings up 2nd and 6 for the Knights from their 31-yard line.
And a fumble. Looks like the Knights got on top of it right away, so they'll maintain possession.
Number 14, Brady Lindquist. Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Knights from the 30-yard line.
And he'll look to pass. Flag on the play. And the pass is bobbled and incomplete.
Pass intended for number 10, Cole Anderson. Almost intercepted by the Trojans, number 9, Owen Riddle. There's a flag on the play.
No official word on the flag here from the umpire yet. It looks like it might come now, maybe not. Maybe they just picked up the flag. I don't know. It is against the offense, against the Knights. So now I'm just waiting to see what is against the offense. Illegal procedure. That'll back them up 5 yards. And they'll decline the penalty, so not back them up. And now that'll bring up, I believe, 4th and 6. Yes, it will. So they'll decline the penalty. It'll bring up 4th down and 6. And now they'll have to see if they want to go for it here. If they don't get at least 6 yards, with 5:12 to go here in the 4th quarter, if they... Yeah, it's almost 4-down territory. The clock's not a friend for the Knights right now, and being down 23 points, that's a 4-possession game. So they're going to call a timeout and talk it over, and they're going to decide if they're going to try and go for it here on 4th and 6, or if they'll elect to punt it away. Once again, they're down 4 possessions. They need 3 touchdowns and 3 additional points to tie this game up at 29 all. So we'll see what they elect to do here. We'll keep it here. We'll thank some of our sponsors, including Barnesville Cenex, The Pitchfork, Dean's Bulk Service, Purple Goose in Barnesville, Willow Creek Insurance, Midwest Bank, Priority Real Estate, Agent Josh Wiechek, Barnesville Booster Club, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Barnesville Internet, and Barnesville Drug and Hardware for bringing you Trojan football and Barnesville Trojan volleyball this fall sports season on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We certainly appreciate them. Without them, it certainly would not be possible.
From their 30-yard line.
And they're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. And they will get the pass to Cole Anderson. It's enough for a first down.
To number 10, Cole Anderson. That's a West Central area first down. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Clock will stop. And now the clock will start with 5:07 to go. And they'll pitch it. I believe that's Sikora. No, yeah, it is Sikora, Anthony Sikora.
Great carry by number 11, Anthony Sikora. Tackle on the play by the Trojans.
That's another first down.
Number 84, Logan Yeski. That's another West Central area first down.
So back-to-back first downs.
From the 48-yard line of the Trojans.
And now the clock will restart. Two plays and 2 first downs for the Knights, and they got a lot of work to do. He'll roll out. Now he'll tuck it in and keep it, and he'll charge forward, and he's close to another first down. Let's see where they spotted at.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans. Number 55, Nick Robidoux.
It's going to be just short. 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 for the Knights from their 39-yard line.
Lindquist takes the snap as he sends the man in motion. Now he'll hand it off. And he'll get that 1 yard, and he'll get a few more on top of it. He picks up about 3 on the play. First down. Now stop the clock with 4:11 to go here in the 4th quarter of play.
Stopped on the play by the Trojans. Number 34, Peyton
They'll set the ball, and now the clock will restart. They'll snap the ball as we crack the eggs on 4 minutes to go. And he gets toppled immediately there by Barnesville's Connor Lokes.
The pass was complete to number 45. Tyler Stone stopped on the play by the Trojans, number 40, Connor Lokes. Second and 10 for the Knights. From the Trojan 33-yard line. Check that, 37-yard line.
They're looking for the jet sweep here, and now he's going to throw it. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Braden Bredman, his second interception of the game.
Number 20, Braden Bredman.
And we'll see where they spot it, because
21-yard line.
I was expecting a run there, and I saw out of the corner of my eye that Barnesville made the interception. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it at the Barnesville 21-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Trojans from their 21-yard line.
Now playing quarterback for Barnesville is Owen Riddle. Riddle will keep it himself. Oh, no, he won't. He handed it off somewhere in the backfield. It was Dawson Gregg who ended up with it, and he'll get tackled for a loss. 2nd and 12.
Loss of a couple yards brings up 2nd and 12. New quarterback for the Trojans, number 9, Owen Riddle.
And Riddle will keep it himself.
Number 9, Owen Riddle.
Looks like he was tackled there by Anthony Sikoras. Third down and 5.
26-yard line.
2 minutes to go. So we've surpassed the 2-minute warning. There's not really that official wording in this game, but we're going to use it anyway. Minute 45 and counting as Riddle gets under center. And he'll keep it himself, and he almost had some space, but then closing in quickly there was a host of Knights that was led by number 12, Sam Hansen.
Number 13, Tucker McGee. Brings up 4th and 1 for the Trojans.
Check that. It was not Sam Hansen. It was Hunter. Let me look at my pronunciations here.
30-yard line.
Gruco. Hunter Gruco was the lead tackler on that group of tacklers there for the Knights. Minute 20 to go. A first down here will pretty much lock up this game here. And a quarterback sneak. He gets the first down and much more. And now put this one into the books with inside a minute to go.
1st and 10 for the Trojans from their 36-yard line.
And they'll kneel it down. The two teams will shake hands, and they'll do it. Your final score in this one, the Barnesville Trojans 29, West Central Area Knights 6 on your Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. We'll take a timeout, come back with your post-game show right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
The Trojans travel to Crookston to take on the Pirates.
Final score here from the Barnesville Athletic Complex. The Trojans 29, the Knights 6. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight on Magnitude Sports. The Barnesville Trojans moved to 1-0 on the season, and they will have, let me grab my other sheet of paper here. I grabbed the wrong sheet of paper. Barnesville will be on the road for the next 2 Friday nights at Crookston and at Pelican Rapids. The Crookston game next Friday scheduled for a 6 p.m. kickoff, and then back to 7 p.m. The following Friday against Pelican Rapids. Then they come back home on Friday, September 23rd and look to revenge their second loss from last season, a 52-50 triple overtime loss to Osakis. Osakis, the Silver Streaks, will come to Barnesville on Friday, September 23rd. That's a game we'll have for you here on Magnitude Sports. And then Friday, September 30th, a home game against the Pillager Huskies. And then they go back on the road October 7th and October 14th at Detroit Lakes and at Staples Motley. Back home on Wednesday, October 19th to wrap up the regular season against the Hawley Nuggets. And then the section tournament will come up after that. Tuesday, Saturday, and Friday, October 25th, 29th, and November 4th. And if they can get by those 3 games, a possible trip to U.S. Bank Stadium for the state tournament. But one game at a time, and so far so good with a 1-0 record here for the Barnesville Trojans. As we take a look at what's coming up next here for the West Central Area Knights. West Central Area Ashby Knights will have Staples Motley at home next Friday night. Then they will host Pillager and they'll host Hawley. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's try that over again. Staples Motley is a home game. Then they go on the road to take on Pillager. Then they come back home to take on Hawley. Then they go on the road to take on Crookston. And then they will be at home taking on the Breckenridge Cowboys. And then they'll be at home taking on Osakis on October 14th. And their final game of the regular season will be Wednesday, October 19th against the Underwood Rockets. And that's a look ahead of the West Central Knights. Upcoming schedule here. And that will do it for our broadcast here. We didn't have any stats due to our camera issues back in the first quarter, so that'll wrap it up for our broadcast. For Chris Hovden on the camera, or I should say on camera early, and then moved over to scoreboard and graphics, and myself, Mike Mason. We thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to patronize the sponsors you hear about in the business in this broadcast. We'd certainly appreciate that you do so. And don't forget that you can watch this game on demand, with the exception of that first drive for Barnesville, anytime, 24/7, here on our Magnitude Sports YouTube channel. Follow us online and all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you again on Tuesday with high school volleyball here on Magnitude Sports.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website and magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.